At 1:45 on Tuesday, May 5th, smoke and flames were visible above San Roque Canyon. On Wednesday afternoon, sundowner winds picked up and several homes were lost. On Thursday, winds expected earlier in the day didn't arrive until evening. The fires spread towards Highway 154 and east toward Montecito. People stayed informed on the Edhat comments board throughout the day. These are some of the many comments posted between midnight and 5 a.m.
Power dips downtown near Anacapa and Ortega.
Just drove over TV Hill, east edge of the fire blazing high near Gibraltar. Visibility very poor.
2 engines just came up APS from 5 Points Roundabout towards Barker Pass, Eucalyptus Hill.
County website now confirms that the evacuation warning area extends to 101 at Fairview.
FYI, it sounds like UCSB isn't taking pets. I have to get to bed too.
Still incredibly windy down through this way. Eucalyptus trees are at 45-degree angles. Glow is getting brighter up there.
Fire officials just confirmed 40 to 50 acre fire on the west side of the 154 near Via Los Santos or Via Santos Avenue. I didn't quite understand what street he said.
Via Los Santos intersects with San Antonio Creek Road above Tucker's Grove, where it intersects with Turnpike to the north and Cathedral Oaks. I heard the firemen say something about it was a spot fire that grew in a drainage area.
Martha Bowles' home just burned. My thoughts go out to her and her family. She seems like a really fine person.
The glow is less right now, but it flares up occasionally. Looks like the fire is doing a slow march south on the flat meadows of San Marcos foothills. Fire trucks went up there, but my guess is they're letting it burn to make a fire break because it's moving so slowly.
In San Roque, some fire in Stevens Park, structures threatened on Canyon Oak, possible structure fire on El Arco.
Thank you so much for all your updates. I'm a Mission Canyon area resident at college. Edhat, The Independent, and the occasional phone call from my mom are my sole sources of info. Thank you so much for all your updates. Please keep them coming.
The air is still. More smoke now. A gentle fall of cool ash. Air temp 78 degrees. No real change in the line of fire, and some of the flames look quite small. Surely they're just letting it burn. But I wish they'd go ahead and put it out now.
I just woke up. Wow, looks like a snowstorm.
My heart goes out to the people east and west because it looks like the winds are bad there. Airport at 1 a.m. was north-northeast at 15, and LaCumbre Peak was north-northeast at 31. Still flat, calm here, and down to 76 degrees.
Just heard that the new mandatory evac was Turnpike to 154 north of 101. I heard this a couple of times. Then an official came on and repeated it. Between Patterson and Turnpike below Cathedral Oaks, got mandatory evac call. Well, it could just be a stray reverse 911 call.
Flare-ups near Stevens Park under San Roque Bridge, knocked down.
Sheriffs are going door to door in Turnpike to Patterson area above 101. Mandatory evac. Can't confirm with EOC because EOC was located in the mandatory evac zone, so they are moving. Person from fire department just confirmed Turnpike to 154 north of 101.
Caller reporting an incredible stand made by firefighters against the fire spreading under the bridge near Stevens Park. They doused it. No more smoke. No, nothing.
Smelling smoke for the very first time here in Mid-Goleta, north of the airport. Not just a slight amount either, getting heavier.
Unconfirmed reports of fire up behind Sycamore Canyon. Is that the same thing we've been seeing in Rattlesnake Canyon? Or something different?
Before we left, it looked really close, but I don't think it was. The police told us it had crested the ridge. My question is, which ridge?
I'm watching the fire north of Foothill, Cathedral Oaks, like a hawk, and I think we're okay for tonight. It was definitely a controlled burn on San Marcos foothills, because I actually saw a fire truck silhouetted by the line of flames, with at least 2 firemen standing behind the truck, watching the line advance at the ready, but not taking any action. When it died down, they lit it again. Now, and then a tree or bush will go up in a flare. It's totally under control. Smoke level has risen even with the backfires across Cathedral Oaks. Gila went up a few minutes ago, ignoring the controlled burn, went west on the west of 154, turned west about where Tucker's Grove Trail meets up with the creek, looked around, and then went east again without an apparent water drop. Only glow in that direction is coming from the tall lights in the county complex on the north side of Cathedral Oaks, just west of 154.
We are seeing some major flare-ups from here in Montecito. Top of a peak, but still can't tell which one. Looks closer and bigger and brighter than a couple of hours ago, and we're still getting big wind gusts.
The smoke is still hanging overhead and possibly still blowing offshore. If you're still smelling it in Goleta, chances are it's coming from the controlled burn, lofting up on the northeast winds overhead and then dropping back down a little where the wind slows and comes down to the ground level at the airport. Lacumba Peak sensor still reporting north-northeast 24 miles per hour. Airport south-southeast 7 miles per hour. Flames at the controlled burn are now tilting slightly east-northeast, and it's still flat, calm here, a block on the south side of Foothill. Looks like it's over for tonight on the west front.
Sounds like EOC is back online in the new location. They just confirmed mandatory evac from the corner of Patterson and 101 to 154. Per John Wiley's excellent observations, this evacuation is due likely to the fire department burning defensive backfires over here, and not because the fire is raging on this side of 154.
Warning area has expanded from De La Vina at Alomar West to US 101, then north to Upper State.
Fire at the peak with the wind still strongly north-northeast would explain the smoke hanging overhead. Hey, thanks everyone for help keeping me awake. I've been fibrillating over the half-dozen dark chocolate squares that I ate so that I wouldn't have to make coffee. Hey, are we staying up all together overnight? I got a glimpse just now of a massive wall of flame on the eastern slope. From the height and angle, it looks like it's the front side of Gibraltar. The good news is, the flames were tilting slightly upslope and to the north. I hope this means the winds have changed, or are shifting, because it would be pretty hard to see the smoke from clear over here.
Temperature has dropped rapidly in Goleta, from 80 to 60 in less than half an hour. Cool onshore flow breeze, high humidity, no smoke smell.
Lacumba Peak is now reporting north 27 miles per hour, 58 degrees, 27% humidity. Combined with the good news from GC and Goleta, a decision is emerging. I'm going to take a nap. Good night and good luck.
All right, Wiley, I'll follow your lead. Thanks for everything tonight.